Rebuilding yourself begins with a decision to change, a decision to grow. It's not something that happens by accident or through mere wishful thinking. It starts with you making a conscious choice, a commitment to transform your life into something greater, something better. Change doesn't come easy. It requires action, and it all begins with a shift in mindset. You must first decide that you deserve more, that you are capable of more, and that you are willing to put in the effort to achieve it. Without this decision, all the dreams and goals you have will remain just that, dreams, never turning into reality. The power of choice is extraordinary. When you decide that you want something more for yourself, it sets off a chain reaction. The decision to change brings with it a new sense of direction and purpose. It becomes the foundation upon which you will build your success. No one else can make that decision for you. Your success, your growth, your personal transformation, none of it will happen until you take responsibility for your own life. You must recognize that your future is not in the hands of your circumstances or the actions of others, but in your hands, in your choices. Every change begins with a single decision. That decision may seem small at first, but it holds the power to alter the entire course of your life. Once you decide to change, you've already taken the first step towards rebuilding yourself. And from that point forward, each choice you make will either move you closer to your goals or push you further away. The truth is that you can't change your life without first changing the way you think, the way you act, and the way you approach challenge. Every decision you make after that will either reaffirm your commitment to the path of growth or cause you to settle for less than what you are capable of achieving. It's a journey, but it starts with that one powerful decision to leave behind your old self and become the person you aspire to be. That decision is the ignition to a much bigger, much more meaningful transformation. You'll encounter difficulties, setbacks, and challenges along the way. But as long as you've made that choice to change, you'll continue to move forward, learning and growing every step of the way. This decision to change isn't just about doing things differently. It's about becoming a different person. Someone who is more disciplined, more focused, more intentional, and more committed to success. Now, can't move forward until you fully accept the reality of where you are right now. This is where true growth begins. When you take full ownership of your situation, your circumstances, and your life, the good, the bad, and everything in between. Too often people look outside themselves for reasons why they're not where they want to be. They blame others. They blame the economy. They blame their upbringing or their luck. But when you take full responsibility, you acknowledge that your current circumstances are the result of your own choices, actions, and mindset up until this point. Only then can you begin to break free from the limitations you've set for yourself. It's not about blaming yourself for where you are. It's about accepting that the power to change, to grow, to rebuild lies within you. If you're unhappy with your results, it's not someone else's fault. It's not the situation or the world around you. It's the choices you've made, the things you've tolerated, and the actions you've taken, or in some cases, the actions you haven't taken. Until you accept full responsibility for this, you'll continue to make excuses, and nothing will change. You are the common denominator in every part of your life, and once you realize that, you'll understand that you are the key to unlocking your future. Taking responsibility means you stop waiting for someone or something to come along and change your life for you. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to hand you success on a silver platter. It's up to you to decide to take charge of your own destiny. The moment you step into this mindset, you're no longer a victim of your circumstances. You're the creator of your future. The moment you stop blaming, stop making excuses, and stop pointing fingers is the moment you unlock your true potential. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that external forces are to blame, but the truth is, the power to change your situation is entirely within your control. This isn't about being perfect. It's about making the choice to be better, to do better, and to take proactive steps in the right direction, even if those steps are small at first. Taking responsibility means you are no longer waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect condition. You understand that the time to act is now, and that you alone are responsible for creating the life you want. The beauty of taking full responsibility is that it empowers you. It gives you control. Instead of feeling helpless or hopeless, you begin to see that the ball is in your court. Your past doesn't define you. It only serves as the foundation for where you can go from here. It's not about what you've done wrong in the past. It's about what you choose to do now and moving forward. By embracing responsibility, you're making a commitment to yourself that no matter what has happened before, you are in charge of your future. This is how true change happens. When you step up, take ownership, and decide that from this point forward, your life will be different because you are choosing to make it different. If you want success, you must pay the price. There's no way around it. Success is not something that just falls into your lap or comes easily. It's earned through hard work, persistence, and sacrifices. Everything worth achieving in life requires some level of investment, and that investment is often more than money. It's your time, your energy, your focus, and your commitment. It's about giving up the comfort of the familiar and embracing the discomfort of growth. Success demands that you make choices, sometimes hard choices, and give up certain things that may feel comfortable or enjoyable in the moment, but are holding you back in the long run. When you set your sights on something greater, whether it's personal, professional, or financial success, you must be prepared to leave behind old habits, old mindsets, and even relationships that no longer serve your growth. You cannot expect to climb to new heights while carrying the weight of the past. There's a cost to progress. You'll have to sacrifice your time, sometimes your social life, and even your current sense of security in exchange for something far more valuable in the future. The question isn't whether you'll pay the price. It's whether you're willing to. Success demands that you make tough decisions. Decisions that require you to give up certain comforts and distractions. Maybe it means waking up earlier or staying up later to work on your goals. It means saying no to things that don't align with your vision, whether that's staying out late with friends or taking the easy route instead of the path that requires effort. It might mean cutting out certain habits, letting go of negative influences, or putting aside immediate pleasures for long-term rewards. Success doesn't come without trade-offs, and in many cases, it's about making short-term sacrifices for long-term gains. Sacrifice isn't always easy, but it's always necessary. If you want to grow, you must shed the things that no longer align with the person you're becoming. If you want to become something greater, you have to be willing to let go of the old. The price of success isn't always tangible. It's not always something you can measure in dollars or material possessions. Sometimes the price of success is your own comfort zone. Sometimes it's your ego. Sometimes it's the belief that you have time to wait. But here's the thing. Every time you sacrifice something that holds you back, you're one step closer to the life you want to live. Each small sacrifice adds up, compounding into greater success. The discomfort of giving something up today will be far outweighed by the joy of achieving your goals tomorrow. What's easy now may feel good in the short term, but it will not serve you in the long run. Success is about the willingness to pay the price, to take the harder path, and to make the decisions that others are not willing to make. In the end, you must ask yourself, is the price of success worth the reward? If the answer is yes, then get ready to make those sacrifices and to start building the life you deserve. Develop a burning desire for something better. Without desire, you have no energy to take the necessary actions. Desire is the fire that fuels your passion, your drive, and your ability to push through the challenges life throws at you. It's the spark that ignites your ambition and keeps you moving forward when the road gets tough. Without it, your goals remain mere wishes, and the effort required to turn those wishes into reality will feel like an insurmountable burden. Desire is more than just a wish or a fleeting thought. It's a deep, compelling feeling that calls you to rise above your circumstances and take action. It's a force within you that refuses to accept mediocrity, that constantly pushes you to seek something better, something greater. When you have a burning desire for something better, you are no longer content with where you are. You're constantly reaching for more, striving for more. Desire makes your goals feel real. It gives you the strength to take action when your mind says stop, and it gives you the resilience to keep going when others would give up. Without desire, the journey to success feels empty. You might know what you should do, but without a strong desire to achieve it, the effort becomes draining and uninspiring. Desire is what propels you to get out of bed in the morning, to face each day with purpose, and to push through the discomforts and hardships that stand in the way of your dreams. It's what turns a simple goal into a mission that consumes you and drives you to take continuous action. A strong desire keeps you motivated even on the days when it feels like nothing is going your way. When you are fueled by desire, you find energy in the struggle. You understand that setbacks are not permanent, they are just obstacles to be overcome. Your desire for something better keeps you focused on the bigger picture, reminding you that each challenge is just a stepping stone on the way to your ultimate success. Desire also makes you persistent. It keeps you going when the easy path would be to quit. It's not just about wanting more. It's about believing that you deserve more and that you are capable of creating that better life. When you develop a burning desire, you start to believe in your potential more than ever before. That belief turns into action, and the actions you take start to create momentum, leading you closer to your goals every day. To develop a burning desire, you must constantly remind yourself of why you want more. Why do you want success? What is driving you to pursue your dreams? These reasons, these purposes, are what fan the flames of your desire. When your desire is strong enough, nothing can stand in your way. It becomes your guiding light, your source of strength, and your reminder that with desire you have everything you need to succeed. So make sure your desire is burning brightly, because it's that very desire that will drive you to take the necessary actions and ultimately rebuild yourself for success. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's the critical element that connects your current situation to the future you envision. You can dream all day about success. You can plan and strategize, but without the discipline to carry out those plans consistently, those dreams will remain just that, dreams. Discipline is what turns intentions into reality. It's the daily commitment to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, even when the excitement fades, and even when distractions pull you in every direction. Success is built on consistent action. It's not about making grand, sporadic efforts that result in short-lived bursts of achievement. It's about small, disciplined actions carried out every single day that, when compounded over time, lead to extraordinary results. It's easy to be motivated when things are going well, when the energy is high, and when everything is aligned. But success isn't about those fleeting moments of inspiration. It's about showing up every day, putting in the work, and committing to the process regardless of how you feel. When you make discipline a habit, it becomes second nature. And your ability to take action doesn't depend on external circumstances or your mood. The key to discipline is understanding that every small action you take is a step toward your goal. The accumulation of these small actions, day in and day out, is what eventually leads to mastery and success. Whether it's putting in the extra hours at work, improving your skills, making healthier choices, or learning something new every day, each disciplined act, no matter how small, compounds and builds momentum. Over time, those seemingly insignificant choices add up to remarkable achievements. The problem with many people is they expect big results without making the small sacrifices. And they often get discouraged when they don't see instant results. But success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of persistence, patience, and the ability to stay disciplined when the journey feels long or tedious. Discipline also helps you stay focused on the bigger picture. Life is full of distractions, setbacks, and temptations that can derail your progress. But when you have the discipline to stay on course, you continue making progress even when it's tough. It's easy to be swayed by short-term pleasures, to get off track when you face obstacles, or to procrastinate when the task seems too difficult. But discipline is what keeps you grounded. It gives you the ability to prioritize your long-term vision over short-term gratification. It teaches you that every small effort, even when it feels insignificant, is a necessary part of the larger process. Without discipline, the path to success becomes scattered, inconsistent, and ultimately unreachable. When you commit to being disciplined, you are not just committing to action. You're committing to a mindset. It's a mindset that understands that success isn't a lucky break. It's a choice. It's about showing up when no one is watching, doing the work when no one is applauding, and keeping your focus on the goal even when things get tough. The greatest achievers in any field didn't get there through bursts of inspiration or luck. They got there by showing up every day, doing the work, and staying disciplined long after the initial excitement had worn off. It's through that consistent, disciplined effort that they were able to turn ordinary actions into extraordinary results. So if you want to go from where you are to where you want to be, you must build the habit of discipline and trust that the small, consistent actions will eventually lead you to the success you desire.